All right, guys, JQ's going to give us our opening statement.
For sure. You know, this is my first game back. It's been a long time in the making, and I couldn't have been here like at all without the help of the people on my right. You know, we've been here every day since June and just working every single day to the point where we even got catchphrases and stuff to kind of get us through every day. Coach Wells made them for us like today for a game day just to celebrate all the work that we put in. So without these guys, Brandon Wells, Randy Connor, Coach McHale, I don't think I could have been here today. So all the things goes to them for sure.
I'll just add to that, just all the these guys here. I've been in this game for a long time, and I've worked with a lot of guys. I've never worked with one team that's this really good to work this much magic from an incredibly serious team to what these guys do is getting back up to this game. So, be well, Randy, Coach McHale, thank you. Let's give it up together. There's some media rule where you're not allowed to clap. That's a bad rule. That's a performance. Okay. All right, guys.
Mark, can you just talk about obviously the impact that Jayden has on this team with his performance?
Well, we you know, you guys know as much as I do. You know, we just don't have a lot of data, right? And so we went to this game. JQ and I and his dad had a lot of conversations, performance team had a lot of conversations over the last 7 months, and especially over the last week, just about how this rollout could go, should go, would go, and I'm grateful for that whole team, including us, JQ and me, that they got in a spot where we could just kind of go feel this experience out and figure it out. And so those guys got ready and we came in with a ton of courage. You know, come back from an injury like that, and there's a lot of need for you to question things. That JQ's just bold and brave and fearless. It's the point where it makes me nervous. It's pretty special. So huge credit to him and the whole team.
JQ, how difficult was it for you to sit out these past couple of months or so and watch these games? And then just how much fun was today? It looked like you were having a ball out there.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a competitor my whole life. I was always raised just competing. That's always what I wanted to do. So it always kind of sucked having to watch my team go and compete without me, not be able to help, just kind of be a voice on the sidelines. But I continue to trust my guys, and I feel like that trust and that I've built, just being here on the bench, trying to support that way, showed on the court, and it kind of translated over all my guys trusting me, and we just were able to show out at a high level tonight. So I feel like it was good.
Jayden, were you surprised with how you were able to impact this game and the minutes that you were able to play, and how did that feel?
I felt great. I felt like my condition was good. I feel like my guys had, again, prepared me really well in all the practices and monthly out. So I felt good on the court. I felt like if I was able to, you know, have time to shine, I felt like I made it my moment. I feel like I did that.
Mark, is there a time limit, like the plan going forward with JQ? Will he be limited in minutes in games and even in practices with Jaland as well? Will you kind of ration how much you use them in those practices?
Yeah, JQ is on the way back, so we'll, you know, for us it's going to be like, how do we feel in the morning? That's just going to be the way it is. Like his health is so good right now. It's going to be no matter how you feel in the morning and where we go from here. We have a huge game on Tuesday, and then we have a break where we have a whole solid week plus of practice where we've got to roll them back in. But I think the restriction will work its way out relatively quickly. And so these guys have done such a great job. And also, JQ, I mean, if you talk to Wells and Randy, they've never had a guy that has been willing to do every single thing they ask him to do. Besides, with Lowe, Lowe has been petitioned to only be a game player, just free throws in practice. I think I've been petitioning for that. So we'll continue to just proceed with caution with him. He's just so tough, man. He's so tough. You saw the impact that he can have on our team. I mean, you saw one half without Lowe, and you saw one half with Lowe. I'm voting for the half with Lowe actually, because he just changed it. So we're going to proceed with caution. He's going to fight through this deal.
Coach, going into this game, obviously St. John's is a very analytical team. Can you just kind of discuss what kind of preparation you guys had going into this? Obviously, Jaland coming in, playing for 7 seconds, and then taking on that injury and then coming back and playing the way he did. Can you just talk about the mental kind of mindset that your team has and how you guys are prepared to play your former head coach and how that's been for you guys?
I was incredibly proud of our group on the defensive side of the first half. I was really proud of this. I was really proud of us in the first half because we were pretty dysfunctional on the offensive side of the ball. But our guys, we never let it take away from our energy defensively. We made some mistakes defensively, but our toughness and energy was there the whole time. We probably fouled too much. We whistled too much for us in the first half. But I was proud of our guys fighting through it. And I'm telling you that for the second half. It was a lot of experience that we had first half.
My locker room experience after the 7 seconds, sheesh, man, everything was going through my head. I knew after a couple minutes I was going to be good. I just think seeing these guys every day, especially Jayden, they fight every day, and that's just our identity to fight. We're a tough group, and I knew if I was even a little bit good to be able to play, I was going to give it a go. I told these guys at halftime, I'm going to go out there and live with it. So, like I said to everybody, no matter what day it is, every day I step on the court, it's a risk, but I know what comes with it. And my guys know what comes with it. At the end of the day, I just want to go out there and play.
Mark, following the game against Indiana, you said we wedged to win games. How important was that aspect of the game for you today, and overall, just as your team continues to build this identity?
It's really important for us. We're going to become a very explosive offense. We're going to. It's been a really hard. It's been a hard path for us for 100 different reasons. But in the meantime, it's such a massively important part of helping us be functional offensively. Our guys are willing to do it. We're blessed with this cohort of bigs. They was willing to just go seal for 30 seconds. They just put a body on a body and just seal and duck and or top and roast. And so we have some space to go there. And it's going to be a stabilizer, something that you can fight for every single game where you have rhythm to go. It's really important.
Okay, with a 3-point conversion. The fan base is starting to call it on Captain. Last time we got there, feed it the food in the first day. The line starts to be a special place for Kentucky.
I'm not gonna lie. I was in a hotel yesterday and I didn't even know what Jaland was. And I asked him, what is that? And so, the way that I know now for sure, these fans out here are amazing, and it did definitely look like Jaland out there today. Felt like a home game. And that just goes to show how great of a fan base we have and the support that we have, no matter what we're going through. It's amazing to see, and I've never been around anything like this. I'm going to try and soak it up as much as I can because I know that no matter what level, I don't think anything is ever going to touch this.
Catlin is super special to me. From when I was playing in Kentucky, and we've been at SEC tournament here, and had those incredible moments in the Georgia Dome, and to last year to this year. This fan base, this is like a second home for us. I'm really grateful we got to come down and send it because they're incredible. They show up like this. We had so many people flying in from all over the country for this game.
Mark, you said a few weeks ago stories write themselves here in college basketball. How well is this story written that against your former team, JQ comes back, or your former coach JQ comes back, Jaland comes out after the second half, people speculating of team chemistry, and these guys are celebrating together. Just this story starting to look like for this team and these guys together?
Well, we're right, and I think we have the right guys to do it. I'm really confident in this game. Listen, I felt the same way every single day. I have so much confidence in the staff and in this group of players. It's just been slow for us to figure out who exactly we are. And we're in that process, and we're in the early stage of that process. This is an important day for us because we're back-to-back games, our guys showing some real resilience and some endurance and physicality and some smash mouth basketball that sometimes is ugly, but sometimes is beautiful, like it was in moments in the second half of this game. So, I love the journey of the season, and even when it's bad, like I love the pain of it because it makes these nights awesome. And I think this group has a chance to win these nights. I think it does. We say the St. John's team, come on, man, I might know Coach better, but very few people know him better than him in the sense of how tough he is and how competitive he is and how he gets his team to play all over. For our guys to stand up to that and the night where we are pretty dysfunctional and J-Lo takes a vacation for the first half. But it was great. It was great.
Both of the players, Jayden, you've obviously had some time to watch the team from the sideline this season. You've seen what they look like with Jaland in and without him. What does he add to this team specifically offensively? And after that, Jaland, for yourself, just what do you feel like you bring to the team when you're on the court that maybe is missing when you're on the court?
I feel like Bill brings like a toughness and like a leadership to the team that we need. Like whenever he's on the court, he's telling everybody where to be. He's making sure everybody's in the right spots. He's making sure everybody's making the right cuts. Offensively and defensively, he's a vocal leader, and he's like an effort leader. Like you can tell that he's doing everything that he has. So he's been super huge for us offensively and defensively. And again, it shows tonight.
I mean, I'll just say that I just listen to these guys. They know the amount of work I put in. They know how much I care about them. And, I just do what they tell me to do. They want me to go out there and play some defense. I'm going to go play the hardest defense I've ever played in my life. I just got a bunch of guys that I love, that I trust, and I do anything for. And then, after that, my game just speaks the rest. I'll just feed off the energy that those guys will feel back over me.
Mark, I asked you Thursday, what would it mean to you to beat Coach Pitino? And you said, well, I want to beat him like I want to beat any other coach. But now that it's not a hypothetical and a reality, does it feel any different to you?
It's just, this is just not about me. Like, I appreciate the question, but the only thing I care about is, like, our team growing. I love Coach. Like, I love Coach. And so, but I'm happy for our guys. I'm happy for people. And that's more than enough. Thanks for asking.
Thank you.